One. Hello, I'm Gidano. I'm from Italy and I'm going to showcase Hyperlight Drifter. Um, this is any percent new game, so I think we can just start it already, which is standard. And I'm gonna replace this file. So BSG, and the timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So at the start of the game, we already skip a cutscene. We do a little skip, saves a little bit of time. So this is Hyperlight Drifter. It's a 16-bit type of game. It was made in 2016, and it's very interesting. The gameplay, it's about this drifter, this little guy here, and the drifter can move by walking or dashing. And obviously we want to go fast, so at start we only do sets of 3 dashes. Later on we're gonna go much faster than this. And the main action the drifter can do are dashing, attacking with the sword, and shooting with a pistol that we're gonna get right now. This is the tutorial area. Right now we're gonna do the shots here. This one is kind of precise to do. Got it. And the fighting mechanic, we are gonna abuse a mechanic called plinking. So we are gonna shoot and hit with the sword at the same time. That lets us do 2 damage instead of 1. And also the bullets in this game replenish when you hit an enemy. So that way we actually pretty much never finish our bullets. So that's the fastest way to fight in this game. So that's the end of the tutorial area. As you can see, the graphics are really good. I really like them. Now we're gonna go to a kind of loud cutscene, but it's not gonna be for long. So that was the main antagonist of the game, Big Black Shadow. And now we're gonna see Pink Guy, which is our friends. Too bad we are never going to see them during the speedrun, mainly because the game is pretty broken in 90%, so we don't fight any boss until the end. And we actually skip most of the areas of the game. The game is very cryptic, there's no text, so the lore and the main story is very cryptic. That's maybe the main reason why I really like this game. So as you can see now, we are gonna pick up the map, and this map doesn't really tell you much. It tells you there are 4 zones: north, south, west and east, west and east, and we gotta reach 4 pillars in each zone and activate them. And now we're gonna do a door clip. So doors in these games are pretty broken. If you dash into a door while it's opening, it actually clips you out of bounds, and you can actually use it in your advantage. So every time we exit through that to the main area, we actually do the door clip, because otherwise we have to look at the cutscene and we want to just skip it. So that's the faster way to go through the area. So this is north. It's the first one that we get, the first area that we're gonna go to, and we are going to pick up in the first 2 areas a few of these. This is very hidden, it's not a good example, but those are beats. It's like the currency of the game. You need them to buy new abilities, and we actually need to buy 2 abilities during the game. And so we're gonna collect a few of them, like here. So right now, the movement is still 3 dashes. You can actually, there's a way to reset the count of the 3 dashes faster by dashing through a gap. It's very precise. You have to hit the dash right before the ledge. You can do it, and that resets the time of the dashes faster. It saves like, not even half a second, but It's really good. So these are the dogs. There are a few enemies, the green goblins that you saw, the dogs, the flying enemies, and the mages. The mages are the worst ones. We're gonna see them later. So as you can see, there's a way to also pick up items while you dash. You do that by dashing a few frames after you pick up the item. You start the picking up animation. Here's the pink guy again. It's very interesting because if you try to talk to him, it doesn't speak. It starts like a comic stripe that tells you the lore, what is happening in the world. So if you never played Hyperlight Drifter, go pick it up. It's a great game. And actually, the new game from this studio just got announced on the PS5 event, and I'm pretty hyped about it. It's called Solar Ash. New speed game? Hope so. So these are the four pillars that we need. We need to pick up 4 of these in every zone in order to open up the boss room, the final boss room. Okay, now we're going to go into one of the worst rooms in the speedrun, because until now every enemies did 1 damage to us, but now we're gonna fight some bird mages, which are really bad because they do 2 damage to you, and also they stun lock you, and you can die pretty easily if they swarm you. Gonna take this heal for safety. So that's the first one. And from now on, this is a select buffer, so every time you pick up 4 beats, you actually need to watch a small cutscene while we just do a select buffer to move while the cutscene is going. So we press select and dash at the same time a bunch of times. So from now on, we're gonna do a bunch of weird clippings. Hopefully we don't die here. Okay, perfect. So there's going to be an arena here, and a wall is going to spawn as soon as the cutscene ends. We're gonna ride it to go out of bounds. Perfect. So the game kills you out of bounds, but you can sit down like this. I'm gonna show you. It doesn't lose too much time to reset the timer in which the game kills you. And now we're gonna do a clippy. I will do it and then explain it because it's pretty precise. Okay, so I activated the pillar at the same time I fell down the gap. That confuses the game, thinking I'm dead, so I lose contact, like collision detection. So we can actually go through walls in this area, like that. That lets us skip a whole bunch of the game. So from here, we collect a bunch of bits again. Select buffer to move. And we're almost done with the north. So when you do a normal playthrough of this game, collecting all the bits, it's really hard. There are over 160, I think, if I remember correctly. They're very well hidden. Like, it's kind of hard without a guide to find them all. There are these underground area, which are like laboratories and really nice areas. Also, another thing that resets your dash are enemy bullets. If you get hit by an enemy bullet, your dash cooldown resets. Okay. I'm gonna do a select buffer here as well. It lets us move while the small cutscenes goes. And now we're gonna do another door clip. Here it's kind of hard to see the drifter while you're outside out of bounds. Take some practice. We're gonna ride this wall. Take these beats through the wall. Sit down here because I don't want to die. Perfect. We go behind the door to trigger the next area. So here we're gonna just clip through. So as you can see, any percent is pretty broken. Most people do like to run no major glitches though. Mostly because no major keyboard and mouse players lose 2 minutes to controllers players on this game. So that's the north area. So the reason why I opened the map before doing that is that we can teleport to the main area before our long cutscene starts. That's really important to do because it's kind of long cutscene that we don't want to look at. So we buy chain dashing, and now you're gonna see what I mean. We're gonna move much faster. So chain dashing, if you see on the top left, we have a stamina bar now. We need to manage stamina quite a bit right now. So we can do sets of 2 dashes or 3 dashes much faster. We could do more than that, but it consumes more stamina, and after you do 3 dashes, you slide if you stop, and that's kind of time loss. So we're trying to dose our dashes very well. Okay. So this is west. Very cute area with all the cherry blossom trees, and you're gonna see soon enough that we're gonna break this area as well with new glitches as well. This game is full of glitches. Any percent is a kind of unsafe run to do because it's very glitch heavy. For the marathon, I'm not doing like world record strats. I'm mostly doing safe strats, but it's still super interesting. We're gonna move. You don't dash on stairs like that. As you can see, the graphics are really good. And now we're gonna try to describe this glitch. So every time you change the zone, you can dash into the load zone like that, and it doesn't load, so you can kind of clip into the area like that. The scary part about these trees is that even if they are outside of the map, they still have the tree stump collision detection, so you have to be very mindful of where you're going. It takes a lot of practice moving inside this area like that. Now we are inside the trees. It should be here. I'm gonna stop, and we got it. That's pretty good. You can get stuck in those trees really easily. Okay, the dog is not following us, and now there's another glitch, which is Kritza glitch. If you dash 3 times and bonk on the wall while the crystal is regenerated, oh my god, regenerating, you can actually go out of bounds again. There we go. Like that. Super nice. Those are kind of tricky tricks to do like this first try, so I'm pretty happy with that. Select buffer. Okay, perfect. This is we reached half of the level. Gonna activate this teleport because we're gonna come back here later. Okay, so now we have these crystals. If you step on them, they're gonna like activate, and we're gonna use it later to do a nice glitch. Really hard to do. I would say it's the second hardest glitch in the game. To kill this guy because he has a beat. I would say doing 2 dashes over 3 is more safe. It's safer. Doesn't change too much. Now you're gonna see another crystal clip. It's easier to see because there's nothing on the way, so you guys can clearly see it. There we go. That was very nice. Okay. Now we jump in nothingness. Just kidding. There are some other areas where there are just invisible platform that you can cross. So that's why finding all the items in the first playthrough, it's pretty impossible, like impossible to me. If you can do it, congrats. Now we hope these dogs die by themselves. Okay. Because I need all the life I can have right now. I need all the HP I can have. Because now we're gonna do that clipping with exploding crystals. So if we fall down the map while the crystals are hitting us, the game goes in confusion again, and we actually lose again collision detection, and we got it. Nice. That's kind of hard to get like that. Now I'm gonna move like kind of weirdly, but I can move between like over obstacles. I'm gonna stay in a state where controlling this guy, it's kind of weird until I reach the next pillar. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Doesn't fully respond to you anymore. Okay, we got it. Now we're fine. I take this bit, the select buffer, and take this. I'm gonna go to the middle, and we are almost done with this area. Okay. We also are good on healing items, which is very good because we didn't get hit by any enemies pretty much. We're gonna get it here because these dogs are insanely strong. Or maybe not. Oh my god, that's the best dog luck I ever had. Marathon luck. So again, we are gonna teleport before the cutscene starts, so we didn't need to watch it. And we're gonna buy the next ability that we need, which is Phantom Slash. I'm gonna try to keep to the door. Okay, it's fine. If you don't get the clip door, you can fail it 2 times, 3 times maybe, and still be faster than not doing it. Okay, since I failed it, I'm just gonna go without. So that's the cutscene we are trying to skip. It's fine. It's like 5 seconds. And now we're gonna see other clips and glitches that are really interesting. So we buy Phantom Slash and we go east. East is my favorite looking area. The green and blue are amazing. We also have some ninja frogs that are trying to kill us, but we can't get over them. I'm gonna take this for safety. Look at this water. I wanna go. I wanna take a swim. This game is beautiful. Also the music is very good. Ambient sound. Okay, so Froggo ninjas. I'm gonna just ignore them. And we're gonna do Phantom Slash into the stairs, and I'm gonna see something magical. If we can actually do it. There we go. So what happened is that we bounced on the stairs and we skipped the walled area like that. So now we're gonna go back. I took that teleporter because it's faster to teleport back after we're done with this underground area. We're gonna do another one of those Phantom Slashes on the walls, but this one it's kind of harder and can actually glitch the game. Hopefully it doesn't. So I'm gonna teleport right away to the middle, and I need to be very close to the screen because it's pixel perfect, so I don't want to mess it up. Especially on controller, it can be tricky. I'm missing it by 1 pixel. There we go. This should be good. Yes. This is the first part. Now the second one, and we are inside the tree. Perfect. Nice. That's really scary. If you miss by 1 pixel, the game actually closes itself. So we don't want that. So far, we hit 2 out of 3 very hard glitches, so I'm happy. We just missed the arena skip that's coming up right now. Actually, let's say 3 out of 4 very hard glitches. Okay. So I'm gonna try this one. I think if I fail it, I can try a second time. I think we are doing very good on this one, so I feel confident. But we're gonna nail it, obviously. So we go here, we need to go to a lab area. So it's pretty much like the crystal skip, but this time we're gonna use an enemy. So there's a little bit of RNG. There are these exploding plants, and we need to get damaged by the exploding plants while we are getting we are falling through this gap. So let's try.
Do we have
Perfect.
time for a really quick donation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. We have a €3 donation from Dunkty123 saying, making it a more round number. Very good.
Right. So as you can see, now we lost collision detection, and we could just go through the whole arena. And that's all the art skip pretty much. I'm very happy with that. There's only one other part that can scare me, but so far it's the first time that I actually do all of them in a marathon without having any trouble. So this is another door that we can clip into. Okay, we got it. Now this is a tricky one because seeing... Okay, watching where you're going there, it's so hard. Okay, we just need to go through this area and we're done with this area, and we only missed the south. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to the south, and then we're almost done. So the south is broken as the other areas. You're gonna see soon enough. If I have to go from one load zone to the other one, I can do more than 3 dashes. Like that, because I'm not afraid of bonking or sliding. That's a slide. So if you miss the one of the chain dashes, you actually start sliding. And now we're gonna do a load zone removal like I did before. I need to do one both ways, so the first one that I get, it's fine. So I got it. Now we're gonna clip through here, and we are through. And we go down here. So the south is like all underground areas, is where the giants were created. You can see right now there's like this monster. The lore is very intricate, but very interesting and very hidden inside the game. So absolutely go play the game. I love it. And again, I hope the new game is gonna be as good as this one. So now we're gonna go back here, and now we need to clip through here. I'm gonna smash this button like crazy, because it might take some tries. Okay, we got it. So this one is trickier. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Wow. I am very happy with this run so far. So the reason why I was scared about that is that there's a really precise angle you can clip through those trees. Otherwise, you just get stuck, and you have to reload and redo the load zones glitch. And it's not a fun time. So we go through this lab. It's the last underground area we're going to see. We're gonna just glitch through that part. Every time there's a wall spawning, we can actually glitch through it by riding it as soon as it spawns. Like we do a 180. God, we do a 180 and very fast, and we go through it. Oh my god, I'm falling and taking damage in the worst parts ever. Okay. So this is the third one, yes. I'm gonna heal, I don't want to risk it. There's another healing item right after this part, so I'm gonna take that up. Dying here, it's very bad, because you get sent back to the start of the underground area, and you don't want to do that. And through here, knowing where the invisible platforms are, it's very important. Otherwise, you obviously fall down the area all the time. Okay, we're gonna try to do this. Can you die? Thank you. Okay, we are almost done. There's just one more pillar that we need to get. It's like a race we need to do with some disappearing tiles on the ground. I'm gonna see soon enough. This can be tricky because chain dashing sometimes lags a little bit. Okay, like that. I didn't get it started. Okay, let me concentrate. Now we got to the end, but we couldn't do that. It's lagging a little bit. There we go. You have no idea how many runs died to that. Like even best runners rage quit on that. Okay, so we're going to the final boss already. So I need to explain how the boss fight works. The boss fight is very hard, has a lot of health, but we picked up a shotgun, and the shotgun does a lot of damage. We can plink with the shotgun, so we can do... The shotgun does 5 damage, we can plink, so it does 6 damage. The problem is that the shotgun takes a long time to reload, and we need to delete that load time. So what we do is shoot, hit with the sword, then we switch to the pistol and switch back to the shotgun immediately. If we do that correctly, we can shoot another shot with the shotgun. And if we do it continuously, we can actually go through every phase of the final boss without getting hit once. It's very precise. I'm gonna try my best to get it. If we do it correctly, you can actually kill the boss, and he's never going to move pretty much. The boss fight has 3 phases, and you can pretty much go through all of them like that. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna take one of these. Okay, let's try our best to fight this boss fight. It's the only boss fight we do in the game, and it's pretty hard. Okay, first phase, pretty good. Okay, I missed one shot, but we still got it. We only need one phase now. And we got it. Woo! Okay, that was a really good run so far. So now we just need to exit the temple, and I'm gonna take this time to shout out BSG. Thank you so much for having me. Shout out again, Blockstar is the world record holder. He's an insane player. If you wanna see more runs, anything about this game, there's the Discord. You can check. I stream as much as I can. I do a lot of speedruns. You can check me out. I love Hyperlight Drifter, and I will be doing probably Demon Souls. I'm learning it. But yeah, so as soon as the Drifter goes resting on the bonfire, we're done. So it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's done. Super nice. I'm really happy with this run. I don't know the time that I get, but I can tell it's like a 31 probably. So yeah, the music also in this part is very nice. This is a Hyperlight Drifter, any percent. A really broken game, but a super enjoyable one. So I really think if you never played it, you should absolutely take it. And that's all from me.